Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our August budget review, and we are going to see what I took home and what I spent. If you're new to my channel, my name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, meal planning, and grocery hauls. So if that is something that you are interested in, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So I just took out my August budget so we can see that a little bit better. And then we're just gonna zoom in a tad bit, and then let's get on into the nitty gritty of this budget. So August was a weird month. I'm just kind of glad for it to be over and we can move on to September. So first things first is we're going to talk about income. So my projected income originally was $2397.52, but I actually took home $2657.99, and that was because I got a little bit of overtime. For my rollover from last month, I budgeted $260, but I actually rolled over $269.56, and then I budgeted $1,000 to take out of my emergency fund, and then $600 in commission. In commission budgeted. I did take my $1,000 out of my emergency fund, but I did not get any commission. If you did not watch my Paycheck 2 review, I'll link it in the description below, and you guys will kind of know why I did not get a commission this paycheck. And then altogether, that total income came out to $3,927.55. Okay, now we're going to move down. This thing is a little sticky, to my expenses. So we're going to start off with Entergy, which is my electric. I budgeted $80.88, but it was actually $80.55. For my Suddenlink, I budgeted $93.60, but I was looking at the wrong bill. It was actually $98.87. But going forward, it looks like it will be that $93.60. And then for Netflix, I budgeted $17.31, and that's exactly what it was. For my Capital One credit card, I was paying back half of the mattress that we had purchased like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. And that was actually $338.27, and the mattress, y'all, is working wonders. So Capital One Auto, I did not pay anything to that. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but I'll be catching back up with it come September, unless I decide to roll it to the end of the month. To the end of the loan. So one out of those two, but you guys will see at a future date. My Amex card I budgeted $16.50, but it was actually $1649.23. And then my Geico, if you guys didn't watch my which video was it? I think it was last month actually. I set it up to pay my entire car insurance for the 6 months. It took out the first month already just by mistake, so this is the remainder of it. So you won't see me have a Geico payment until January, the end of January, beginning of February. So that was budgeted at $647.62, and that's exactly what I paid. And then I got AT&T at $126.10, and that's what it came out to. And then for just like miscellaneous stuff that I charged towards my card, it was $161.38, and that's exactly what I paid. And then Discover, I budgeted $140, but I actually paid $139.21. And then Smart Financial did get the $10, and my total amount, actually, I need to add here, I had some miscellaneous. So I spent $24.69 for my Walmart card, plus $1 that transferred out this whole month, y'all. After all the transactions I had, just $1 transferred for savings. So that was $25.69. And that total brought me to $32.94.23. Did I do that correctly, y'all? We're gonna see at the end because I have my little cheat sheet over here, but I wrote all different numbers over here. Oh my gosh, there's like something sticky on my granite countertop, and oh my gosh, it's like sticky on the next page. That is no bueno. So let's try to finish it right here. So for groceries, I budgeted $130, but I actually took out $160. For gas, I budgeted 90, but I actually took out 100. For household, I budgeted 25 and I did only take out 25. For personal, I budgeted 50 and I took out 50. And for miscellaneous, I budgeted 30 and I actually did take out 30. So my total amount of cash envelopes that I took out for the month was $365. And then we are on to my home fund. I mean, not my home fund, just kidding. Oh, these are all sorts of out of order. I budgeted to do $182, but on my first check, which we're going to look right here, I guess I'm just going to have to write on this sticky thing anyways. Or let me see if I have another blank paper. Okay. I should have cleaned this before I was using it. Okay, so for home fund, I budgeted $162, and that is exactly what I put for my sinking funds. For car insurance, actually all of these things were budgeted at 0. Let me just put that here. Okay, so for car insurance, I didn't budget anything, and I also didn't put anything in there. And then for car fund, I also didn't budget anything, and I didn't put anything in there. For car maintenance, I didn't budget anything, but then I ended up putting $20 in there. And then for clothes, I didn't budget anything, but I did put $10 in there. For emergency fund, I budgeted $10 and I put $10 back. I am starting to put money back into my emergency fund, but right now we just have some other things that we're focusing on, and once that is completed, I will heavily go back to funding my emergency fund. For fun, I didn't budget anything and I did put $10 into fun. For health, I did not budget anything, but I did put $10 in there. For holidays, I didn't budget anything, but I did put $10 in there. And then for memberships, I didn't budget anything and I didn't put anything in there. Savings did get that $10. And for my birthday, I didn't budget anything. And y'all, have y'all not been seeing this the whole time? Good grief. And then 30th birthday, I didn't budget anything. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. And I did not put anything in there. And that total came out to $242. So when you add everything up, I'm actually going to use my calculator, even though I have the amount right here, because I just want to make sure that I wrote down the correct number. But my expenses were $3294.23 plus $365 for my cash envelopes plus $242 for my sinking funds, which brought me to $3901.23. Okay, so yeah. I think I need to fix this. So it all came out to, but I put this, yeah, came out to $3901.23. And okay, so I did have the right numbers, which left me with a remainder of $26.32. So that was all of my transactions, you guys, for August. Like I said, it was a weird month because I did not get my commission, so it just threw a lot of my budget a little off, and I just had to revamp things, but I was able to get everything paid for. I'm not getting a penalty for my Capital One Auto because if I decide to just pay it in September, I do get a 15-day grace period, so I won't be considered late as long as I pay within there. There'll be a small interest that I have to, of course, accrue, but that is fine. So this is what my August budget closeout looks like, you guys. And then we're gonna close out my sinking funds. I have no debt update since I did not pay anything towards debt. So I probably should just put 0 for my debt this month. August, I didn't pay anything. It's still at 6,000. So that sucks. And then I'm not paying anything. And then I'm just gonna put no payment made here, because that's what happened. There was no payment. So hopefully September looks a lot better. And then now I'm going to take this out and we're going to see where our sinking funds are for the, make sure it doesn't get sticky over here, for the month. And I'm just gonna zoom back out some so we can see these numbers. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see them. Alrighty. Okay, so for car fund for the month of August, we have $8 still. And then for car insurance, we're at $32, so nothing was added for August. For car maintenance, I used some money out of there, and so now I'm at $320. And then, and I'm just writing it down here. You guys can't really see it, so you'll see it here. I'm just writing it down here. For clothes, I am at $108. So I haven't spent anything in clothes. For fun, we went out to eat on the 16th of August, so we still have $186 remaining. And then we have my health, and I used some money there. And I'm just okay, no, just making sure, y'all, just making sure these numbers look right. So I have $85 left in my health. And then we have holidays. I haven't spent anything, so that's at $371. And then next is going to be my home fund. I added $162, so that puts me at $202. And then we have my membership, which is at $16 still. And then we have my emergency fund, which is at $271.20. It just like, there's like mixed feelings about taking money out of my emergency fund, but also now knowing that I have like no more like collections to kind of pay off. So I have that. And then for savings, I have $202.44. And then lastly, my 30th birthday is at 55. And I've already calculated, how much that all comes out to save us some time. And all of this is everything that we're ending with in August. The only thing that you won't see is any interest I got for my emergency fund or my savings. And just depending on whenever they add that, I normally just add it to the next month. So I am currently at $1,856.64. So definitely about $1,000 off from where I was in July. But I still have some money. I still was able to save something, and that is better than nothing, you guys. So definitely proud about that. But that concludes my closeout for August, you guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would love for you to join my family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.